Well, that's all he needs.
Miss.
A
Then
miscue
went both 5.
at this stage. Something you don't see very often. And that's an indication of a little bit of tension there. That was a straightforward pot and a cross for the black. Yeah, this would be the biggest win of Liang's career, but just a little bit of tension crept in there. Giving himself telling off there. Yeah.
Jude very disappointed with that safety shot as well. This is cuttable. Won't have a lot of idea where the cue ball was going to go. Probably get just about to kiss the red just below the pink. If he goes a little bit aside, he can get through the gap, but he'll have a precious little idea where the white's going to end up. He's got the gap. How's he doing with the white? It's not too bad.
1.
Chance number 2 for Liang. What can he make of it this time?
Five. Six.
It's not a good chance just yet. Not that many more reds available. A couple that
11.
I can see. The one next to the black goes, the one next to the pink goes. Then it becomes difficult.
12.
And maybe not a bad time to go straight into that bunch of reds when potting the blue. One good split on the reds here, he could give himself a terrific chance.
Total points after the blue if you want. It's amazing.
17.
423 all. But Liang Wenbo now has got a chance of winning frame and match, albeit that's gone astray.
Yeah, he didn't get the cannon as he intended. I'll just show you the cannon. When
17.
he potted the blue, he didn't make the contact. He was trying to cannon those two reds right in the middle of those, and he caught the side of it, and that swung the white away from the pack. What a shot this will be. And when you have been struggling, it's amazing how the pockets suddenly become tighter. At least this time he hasn't stuck that red up. I don't think. Oh, there might be a gap. Looking at Judd's face as he walks away, there's a gap between the yellow and brown. And it's amazing. That's the sort of thing that happens when you start struggling. You don't get the run of the ball.
1.
Chance number 3 for Liang. He's run out of position again.
5. Young Wimble, 5.
28 points in front, but 3 decent opportunities. Well, that's a good time to pull out. A good safety. I say a good safety. I don't know if he can get past the pink to the potting angle of the red. He's snookered on all the others. Can't see enough of that red to take the pot on. Well, I don't think he can see enough of it. You know, looking from his end, maybe he can just get past the pink. Well, was he just trying to screw back into the balk area for safety? Puffs his cheeks out. He's so close to what would be his best victory in his professional career.
Not straightforward safety because he needs to cover that red in balk, otherwise we leave Liang a very, very easy safety shot. Just wonder whether he's going to try and cut this red in. That's the only problem when you're trying to cut one in. You've got to make sure you cover it up. I don't think he has. Maybe he has just.
Yeah, clearly can't get through to the potting angle without a swerve. And if he does swerve around the pink and pots the red, the white could head into the pocket after the red. He's just looking to see if he could leave the white somewhere in the jaws of the pocket. Could he leave it safe? But I'm not sure. Got to get this just right. He's left a very, very difficult red to the middle pocket. Not even looking at that. Is there a red that pots along here? Surely not. Well, there was, and he took it on. I thought maybe one of the reds to the middle might have been a possibility, but that was awkward cueing, but that was a tough one he took on there. And this time he's got into the screw shot. He's played that very well. In fact, it's gone a bit too far for a nice, comfortable pink. He must be absolutely buzzing inside, because what a chance he has here to knock out the pre-tournament favourite. Finished slightly awkward. He did the white to pull up 3 or 4 inches off the cushion.
7.
These are delicate little shots here. And you'd have to say that Judd knows only too well if he gets this shot right, he'll have a great chance to win the match.
8.
This is his 4th chance in this frame. Can he make this one count? Yeah, you once again have to put that down to a little bit of adrenaline and tension. Well, this is the toughest shot that he's had to face in this effort. I didn't fancy that one little bit, that shot. And he's only 40 in front.
Well, as we see this red for the second time, he's 40 points in front. He's had 4 glorious chances with the reds all over the place, colours open. If Judd could somehow summon up one last ditch effort and just pinch this frame somehow, I would honestly fancy Judd to win the last frame, because Liang has just got into his shell a bit, trying to be too careful. He's got back into the match playing attacking snooker. All of a sudden now he's trying to be careful.
It's just he's not used to closing out this type of match, and that's
Yeah, good point, Daniel.
the problem.
And then Judd needs a good positional shot here. He's got plenty of table to cover to get back up this end, but if he gets nicely on the red in such a way, oh goodness me, I was just saying, in such a way he can get on the pink, he's got a chance.
Judd Trump 1.
Well, he played that with lots of side. That was the reason he missed the brown, but he has missed some shots in this match. As we say, when you go at this game, it's amazing what you can miss. We've all been there, we've all done it, but you weren't expecting Judd to do it this evening, not when he led 4-1.
Yeah, black off the spot's difficult when you've gone. You know, I mean, it is literally amazing what you can miss. But Judd was playing so well. Oh, you're kidding me. That's 5 chances it had.
Young ball 1.
Well, that is an amazing miss. That has to be
1.
put down as a big twitch. That's what we call them.
Yeah.
You can see the movement there as well. Well, if Judd Trump can somehow get out of this, it'll be remarkable, because I'm sure he felt a couple of times during this frame that his UK championship had gone, but it hasn't gone just yet.
Could do with really the
3.
blue or pink back in its for his own spot. It's going to be very hard to get back into this frame without the blue or pink in play. Obviously he'd like to get onto the black as well, that's a possibility.
4.
But the black along the cushion is missable.
And just sometimes there's an inner strength that a top player can call on. You know, it's all the experience. He's won a lot in the game, and he's having to call on that now.
Well, it looks like he's going to risk. Well, that's not any good, is it? That's nowhere. The only
8.
good thing here, he might be able to get onto the blue if he decides to cut this red in. You can see the disappointment in his face. He's disgusted with the way he's played that positional shot.
Nine.
And if it pulls up, he's on the blue, as Willie suggested, and getting it back onto its spot will be a big help. He's only 31 points behind here.
$14. $15.
Couldn't hold for the blue on that occasion, but it's not a straightforward clearance by any means. A clearance that he badly needs. Now, if he could drop on this in such a way, he might play for the black, but no, it'll be back for the
90.
blue, looking at the angle he has on it there, as you can see. And he hasn't
20.
hit it hard enough. Another disappointing shot from Judd. It's going to have to be the brown now if he wants to get back on the last red. I mean, under the circumstances, you know, he might be better. He's got a slight angle. Just pot the blue and then send the red into the black and bring the black into play. But
Yeah, I totally agree, Dennis, because there's no way he's going to clear the table at this visit now.
well, he's had the blue cleaned and now he's taking the brown, the attacking shot.
Just slashing at the balls,
Shot
isn't he? His
trump.
cue action's gone
20.
completely. That's a bit of luck he's had for a change there.
Yeah, it's a sort of shot that he's very good at, but under these circumstances it was difficult. And what's the difference? 20 points. Liang needs a red and black to leave Judd needing a snooker, and this time, luckily for Judd, he didn't get onto the red. Liang waits to see if he's got the snooker, but it's travelled a little too far.
That's a pretty good shot, I think. Snookered him. And not a straightforward hit. There's a little bit of room to go around the back of this red. And of course, if he hits it, he'd be pushing it towards the corner.
I think the easiest way out of this snooker is off this cushion up near the black. I don't know if he can swerve it. Maybe he can, it's a big swerve. Well,
Foul. And a miss.
Good luck,
Shot
Jan.
from
We're getting
6.
these balls back in the
Ball
right
back, please.
place.
Pete.
yeah, he'll need a little bit of help from one of the monitors that they have available to them. Might take a few minutes. Peter Williamson there, one of the other referees. He's on scoring duties here.
Where am I going, Pete?
Where am I going, Pete? Yeah. That's where they were. So the pink's not too far away. The red was definitely off the cushion.
But whereabouts? To you.
That's it. Keep coming. Keep coming. That'll do. Perfect. Let's see. That's
Pink.
Not bad.
Pink about half an inch to the
Towards
right.
me.
Away from you.
Just have a look on the big screen, Pete. Is that how it is now? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was, Jan's saying to Pete.
So the red has gone to the...
The red medically spot on.
No, not really. Well, Pink is a bit further up the table, right?
Yeah, that's better. That's where they were, and I think that's pretty spot on now. Yep, that'll do, Jan. That'll do very
How's
nicely.
that look, yeah?
Will he play the swerve shot again, or will he come off the top cushion this time?
Okay, Wembo? Yeah? Judd? Thank you. Thank you, Pete.
Still going to play the swerve shot. If he can hit the cushion first, he could send the red up the table. He's got to get a lot of swerve on it. Very well played. Well, under the circumstances, that was a fabulous pot from Judd there. After the few that he's missed, that is a little peach he's just pulled out there. And if he can somehow win this frame, he's going to be a strong favourite in the last frame, because Liang has had 5 chances in this frame to clinch the match.
It just shows how important it was when Judd got him to hit the pink in that first swerve, because now he doesn't need the black. But once again, a very poor positional shot from Judd. That young man has had 5 glorious chances to win this frame, and usually you're happy with 1.
Well, he's thought about taking that pot on and bringing the white all the way back up this end of the table and down again for the brown. I mean, no, he's changed his mind, because that would be far too risky. He's hit the...
Judd-Trump, 7.
That's a poor shot. Okay, the white's tight on the cushion, but what did he do there?
Well, that's amazing. Okay, this is not a straightforward pot, but if it goes in, it's match over. Surely he's going to pot brown and blue.
Three.
I'll tell you what, there's a bit of movement on that, but it's safely in the pocket. But this is still not straightforward. I mean, he's 10 in front. He needs the brown and the blue for the biggest win of his career. There's a lot of pressure on this brown. He's got to try and keep everything still and push that cue through in a straight line.
What a great pot. Where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue ball going? Wow. Chance number 6. Blue to win the match.
Oh, he's so close to the blue. It's tough to pick this angle out. We'll know before he does if it's in or not. Well,
12.
that's what it means to this young Chinese player. And Judd-Trump, wow, 4-1 in front. He was cruising, and suddenly everything turned right around. Hard to believe he's lost this, Willie, but every credit to Liang Wenbo.
Absolutely, Dennis. An amazing victory from 4-1 behind. He's won 5 frames on the trot. Judd Trump seemed to disappear towards the end of the match. Liang Wenbo, as Dennis mentioned, the biggest win of his career, goes into the last 16. A winner by 6 frames to 4. Well, that's it for this evening, ladies and gents, and that was a close one, wasn't it? But we're back again at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see you then. Good night.